And that is a mistake I'm fully accepting, but I don't make mistakes twice.
Well, who did make the mistakes here then? Because one of you's going to do.
I just think that you know, I led the team to the best of my ability. I did feel on many occasions that I was just controlling an uncontrollable group.
I'm extremely intelligent and incredibly good at managing people.
Yes.
Your words.
I am.
And you've just told me that you're unable to manage this lot.
I think if you'd have given this task to anybody else, nobody would have managed it as well as I have. I feel like it was just like controlling a circus.
I'm going to be like a dog with a bone for a while, and I'm not going to give up on this product.
Yes,
right? Because I can't believe 7 people that all must have been on a beach, all go on holiday, couldn't have come up with something better than that.
Well, I was really disappointed that we didn't brainstorm more about some of the ideas that we had.
Why didn't you voice that?
I did, Laura. Sorry.
You didn't? No, I'm sorry.
You were sitting on the fence. If you didn't like the idea, you need to stand up, even take Laura to the side and say, look, I'm not happy with this. However, I've got an alternative solution.
Okay, maybe I've been intimidated by some of the noise, and that's a bad thing, and that's not in my nature, and I'm surprised by it myself.
I gave you every opportunity to voice it to me.
Laura,
every single stage.
Laura,
I said, does everyone...
You knew I didn't like that product.
Every time you would say something to Laura, you'd say, OK, I'm not happy, but oh, I'm sorry for saying that. If I had a penny for every time you apologise for saying something, I wouldn't need this job because I'd be a millionaire now anyway.
Oh, Jo, that's just unfair.
That's the truth.
It's not
that
true.
Is the truth. You were apologising for everything that you were bringing up to Laura. Laura, am I telling the truth?
Jo, you...
OK, I'm getting nowhere. Sometimes some people get confused that this is all about who can shout loudest, and that is not what I'm looking for at all. Now, all I'm hearing is a group of ladies in turmoil. Who's the major culprit? You?
Not at all, no. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have had an idea at 3:30 to even get into...
I have a massive amount of respect for Jo, but I do feel that her approach is very divisive. I think it's a bit aggressive, and I find it very aggressive.
You're very aggressive, Joanna.
Laura, I need to ask you to think carefully as to why you will be bringing 2 other people back into this boardroom.
Would you like me to name them now?
I would.
I'm going to bring back Joanna and I would like to bring back Sandesh, sorry.
Sorry?
No.
You don't have to be sorry to me.
No,
I'm just...
I just have to reiterate how hard this decision is. I would happily bring in the whole team, actually, to this boardroom again.
I think you're making the wrong decision.
You are making the wrong decision. If it wasn't for my idea, we wouldn't have had a product.
Who else does she bring back in then? I asked you before.
I think she needs to bring back Joy and Paloma.
Joy hasn't contributed much at all. I've given 150%.
Jo, I was the one that started
I don't understand why you've chosen me.
When we first started this, there was no structure to anything.
Listen.
This is a personal attack.
No, it's not.
It's about who did
Guys, listen to yourselves. Listen to yourselves.
This is ridiculous.
I think you've made your decisions.
We got no sales.
No, excuse me, Paloma. At the beginning of the pitch.
This is not why we didn't get any sales.
Hold it now. This is like watching a bunch of bloody amateurs.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
You are representing business women today, one of which I am.
Yes.
And I have to say, it is outrageous the way you're behaving. 75% of my management team is women, and I've never come across anything like this. And I think you have to remember who you're representing in this process. Young women out there who want to have an opportunity to do this should be an example to them.
Well said. Laura, you're going to have to justify to me the reason why you're bringing someone back in this boardroom. So you make a choice.
Okay. I would like to bring back in Joanna and Joy.
Right, okay. The rest of you, go back to the house. Listen to her words. I think that's the most sensible thing that's been said here today. Right, ladies, you step outside and I'll call you back in a moment.
I feel a bit numbed, actually, after that experience.
This is outrageous, really, what is going on with this lot. Some people come into this process thinking that it's all about a kind of wrestling match or a boxing match. And then again, there's people that, well, I know we're only 2 weeks into it, but there's some that I don't know what they've been doing, actually.
Hello.
Yeah, send the 3 of them in, please.
Blood sugar's ready for you now.
Laura, you've brought 2 people back in here, and I asked you why. So I don't care which one you want to talk about first, but you tell me.
Okay, I've brought Joy back into this boardroom because I don't feel that she contributed to the final task. I don't feel like she gave me much creativity.
In my career, I've never had a problem holding, being told that I hold back, and I feel that...
I feel that you did, Joy, hold back on this.
I did, because I didn't want to take part in a catfight in...
But Joy, I really do believe that I gave you so many opportunities.
Okay, and what's the story on Joanna then?
Our product was clearly wrong, the product choice we made. In the design, I don't believe that she contributed to making other ideas better because she was so focused on this book idea. I found her as one of the hardest ones to control throughout the entire task.
If it wasn't for my idea, Laura, what would have we had up there then?
I'm saying I brought you in here because your idea, the wrong idea, an idea that has not worked, was pushed through consistently.
But as you as the project manager,
Yes.
It was down to your decision.
And
so
the
why
team
should I
did
be
not-
here then? Just for thinking on my feet and bringing up
I think
a
you're
unique
here,
idea?
Joanna, because you're disruptive and loud and perceived to be quite aggressive.
I'm sorry if I do perceive my way about like that. I'm passionate. On the last...
There's a distinct difference between what people call their passion and being aggressive.
Sorry that you feel like that, and all of you feel like that. My instinct was to go with something unique, and the chemist seen something in that they were prepared to take further and probably develop. So, I shouldn't be in this boardroom.
Who is responsible for the failure of this task, do you think?
It's down to the project manager.
Laura, so why shouldn't I fire you for this task then?
I have proved to you that I am willing absolutely to take every risk. And I've come to you today admitting that in the tasks I made mistakes. But I want to reiterate again, you can see on my CV I do not make mistakes twice. I'm learning, I'm young, I'm enthusiastic. I really feel like this is not my time to go. I did the best job I could have. I did the best job I believe anybody in this team could have done on the task.
Joanna, same question. Why shouldn't I fire you then?
Because I've shown for the last task I'm prepared to put myself forward for the project manager, and we won the task. On this task I did come up with a unique idea. My only downfall was probably I was too passionate. That's all I can say. I shouldn't be fired. I've got more to give and I've got more to learn.
Joy?
Yeah.
Same question.
I don't think I should be fired because I contributed to the last task in ensuring that we actually went with gourmet sausages as opposed to cheap sausages. On this task, I openly said that I wasn't happy with the bookies along the way.
Well, it's a very difficult decision for me to have to make so early in the process, because actually I'm not that delighted with all 3 of you. Laura, the task failed miserably, and you will go down in this boardroom as the person that came back with 0 sales on a task like this that has never ever happened before. Joy, there are people that come into this process that think that they can just step back, don't say anything and don't do anything, don't put their head on the chopping block, that they're going to escape. They don't escape. They do not escape. In fact, the more they try it on, the more they actually shine like a beacon. And Joanna, here's maybe the biggest issue that I've got. Without a question of a doubt, you wind people up, you cause aggravation, whether you like it or not, right? And I cannot have that going forward.
I will change.
I cannot have it going forward. This description of passion, it doesn't rub off on me, quite honestly. I think, Laura, This is a pathetic result. But looking at some of these people here today, I get the feeling that it was difficult to handle them. Even in front of me, it's hard for some of them to keep quiet. So, a tough decision. Joy, I haven't seen anything from you, to be honest. Neither have my two colleagues. Joy, you're fired. I'll tell you what, Joanna, if I don't see a remarkable recovery from a disruption point of view, then you will be shortly leaving the process also, okay? This is your last chance.
Yes.
Off you go. I mean, it's fine to have people that are passionate. It's fine to have people with ideas, good ones or bad ones. But, I mean, the cardinal sin in business is just simply not pulling your weight. And regretfully, I never saw her pull a weight in the last 2 weeks.
I'm a bit disappointed that, for whatever reason, I wasn't meant to go on. And I don't think I could have handled those girls and that shrieking for that much longer.
If the main reason you lost was because you turned down the exclusivity and that was Laura's fault, then she should, on the basis of the tops, get fired.
I don't know. Joy's gone.
You think Joy's gone?
I think Joy's gone.
Yeah,
I do. I think because she, I don't, well, from what I got from the border, I don't think she contributed a lot towards the task.
So what happened?
He said that his feeling is that I'm aggressive and I was a bit of a gobshite, and when someone with that power is saying to you, look, take a step back, calm down, it's just one of the best things that could has potentially happened to me.
Joe, the saying is, it's not a crime to make a mistake, it is a crime not to learn from it. So if you're saying you're learning from it, then good on you.
Yeah, definitely.
One job, now 13 candidates. Lord Sugar's search for his apprentice continues. Next time...
You're going to be turning flour into serious dough.
Big orders at the bakery.
400 croissants.
We're not making croissants.
We are now.
And bread's not the only thing rising.
There's no need to get arsey with me. There's no need to get rude at me. There's just no point in that. Why are you being ridiculous?
I am not, just so everybody knows, I'm not going into another meeting like that again.
I know.
That was highly embarrassing.
Bad pitch, no pricing, don't know what you're doing. You're fired.
And so the contest continues. The Apprentice back with more next Wednesday night. Tomorrow night, Kate and Chris are waving off the birds for winter in Autumn Watch at 8:30. And tonight, it's Mad Men up next.